Hello everybody, this is Kyrix with another episode of the Final Fantasy VI 4-character No Magic Challenge. As stated before, we're going to jump right into Sabin's game. And here's a fun little what's it. I got a copy of Chrono Trigger from a friend recently. And recently meaning like a couple hours ago. And it's having issues with this computer, but all of a sudden all the other Final Fantasies work, so I don't know what the hell that's all about. Alright, so Shadow is actually one of my quote-unquote required characters. I have to have him in my party whenever possible, and it's possible now. Yeah, da, 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 da. Alright, come on, you know I've got to have enough. It's not actually letting me mouse it up. I was trying to see if I get this up faster. Oh damn, I've got money to spare. Here, I thought this might actually make a dent. Could use a couple more of those. I almost never use those, but let's see if I have enough for 99, or in this case 89. Probably not. Well damn, fuck it. And we'll just not max those out. Oh, yeah, forgot. Alrighty, let's get on with things. Oops, I just wanted to turn my sprint shoes back on. We're gonna ignore that building, it's not important for what I'm doing. While under normal circumstances I might grind here, I kind of can't afford to, because there's always the chance that Shadow will decide he's made enough money and leave. And I think it's kind of random, but if I get to a certain point he won't leave until another certain point. But I kind of want to drag him along for as long as humanly possible, because it does make things easier. As long as I keep his supply of shurikens up, I should be fine. Honestly, I might be able to do this quick enough to get through in one video, since I'm not necessarily timing these. Let's turn my volume down a little more. My volume, not meaning the microphone, but the actual volume going into my ears. Alright, now, as I recall, Cyan's mechanics have changed a little bit. I think how it works is I select what sword move I want to do, and it just charges until that happens. So that's kind of a thing. Also, I spent some of last night figuring out exactly how I'm going to pull this off. There's a couple really rare weapons that I can get if I'm really clever, but it won't be until the end of the game. Also, I'm totally going to have to do a Let's Play of this game, if only because there are new summons. There are like 4 or 5 new summons in this game that weren't in the version I'm familiar with, so there's new shit here. But yeah, now that Final Fantasy V is working again on this computer, when the time comes to do the 4-job Fiesta again, I can actually do this version, and that's kind of cool. Alright, let's warm up, cut our teeth on these bad boys, shall we? It's just gonna do the thing. Yeah, see, that's how it works. We're just gonna do his thing. For now, we'll have him do the first one, just for brevity's sake. Later on, I'll probably switch him over for when I fight bosses, because once I get the rest of the party, it'll be a situation where if he has to attack at all, it's because they've survived Shadow and Sabin's attacks. But for now, this'll do. But yeah, this is obviously a vastly superior interface to the original, where I would have to stop what I'm doing and let him charge to the number I wanted. Whereas this, I let him choose the number I want, and then he'll charge on his own, you know. Which makes a lot of his attacks a lot more viable, because he's not holding up everyone else in the party. Hey, XP is XP, dude. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, those 3 guys can live. I like being topped off, what can I say? Just the one? Yeah, it's just the one. That's right, that's where I get the black belt from. I'm sitting here thinking, why do I associate Cyan with the black belt? Because this is where I get it. star pendant? Isn't that against... No, that's not against confusion. That's what, poison? Something like that? I'll look in a minute. Oh dear, hi. Oh, that's a lot. That works. What's star pendant do again? I probably already have one. I do. Yeah, that's poison. Do 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 do. Actually, Mr. Captain General Leo, sir, that is exactly what he would have you die for. I still think it's kind of weird how that works. It's like, oh, I'm going to step out, then I'm going to step out again. I'll give him this. For the most part, the dialogue's better in this game. I don't know, I think it's kind of weird how Kefka goes from being a complete joke in this fight to being an actual menace later. And I don't mean like end of the game later, I mean like at Narsh later, you know. Goes from being horrifically incompetent right here to being, you know, formidable at the end of these 3 chapters. What? Did this asshole just tank my abilities? Yes, he did. There we go. Say, please don't. I'd very much rather you didn't. Well, I'm not too worried about the blindness thing. I mean, it's not like you need to see to throw shurikens. Yep. Okay, whatever, dude. Cat's trying to escape. She wants out of the room. You know, when I first played this game, I had an old TV. And by the time I got to this, it was getting to the point where the ability to see color was fading. And I got to this part, and I could never see the water changing color. It was just gray, and it stayed gray. I mean, every now and then, once in a blue moon, I could get like 20 minutes of color, but it never lasted. So for years, I never saw the water change color when it was poisoned. And again, we could just call this one a video at the end of the whole base sequence. And I'd like to give apologies for, really slacking on the uploads and recordings of this. It's just been one of those weeks, I've been sidetracked by literally everything. I've had lots of side errands. Yesterday was spent first retrieving my new external hard drive and then putting stuff on it, so I just haven't had the time. How old is he? Isn't he like 60 or something? Or is the king just that freaking young? I am so glad I don't have to do the Rexall quest. That thing would be fucking nightmarish right now. Alright, Elaine I get, but who the fuck names a child Owain? That's a weird poison. You mean to tell me those two soldiers are the only ones in the whole castle who didn't drink anything? You get him, Interceptor. I was thinking about healing the blindness, but pretty soon we'll be at a spring for that. Obviously an asshole poisoned the river. I wish it would stop turning off my auto battle. Actually, let me turn off my auto battle here. Teamwork. Also, here's a fun fact. I never did this playthrough without Shadow, so it always seemed kind of weird that Shadow had to go get his armor elsewhere and no one mentioned it. It's because technically, Shadow's not supposed to be here. This is supposed to be just Sabin and Cyan. Considering right now we seem to be Captain Break shit, that shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it after this base before we go to the next area. Just for, you know, simplicity's sake. I could go on and do the whole thing, but I don't want to. These Magitech armors aren't very well made if they can be one-shotted by their own weaponry. I really wish we'd have taken those armors with us, though. Alright, we're gonna save right here, actually. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.